Welcome back to Otaku Daikun. It's time for round 5 of the Holy Waifu Wars. That's right, you the viewers decide the winners in this brutal yet passionate competition. It's totally easy. Just click the link in the description, or right here in the top right of the video, to visit a special post on my Patreon where you can submit your votes. Without further ado, here are the winners from round 4. In Fight 1, Silesia from Recreators beat out Ciel from Tsukihime. In Fight 2, Mashu from Fate Grand Order beat out Garnet from Dragonaut the Resonance. In Fight 3, Tharia from Fire Emblem beat out Nana from God Eater 2. In Fight 4, Officer Jenny from Pokemon beat out Jessica from Lunar. In Fight 5, Tuka from Gate beat out Cosmos from Xenosaga. In Fight 6, Ruby Rose beat out Madoka from Madoka Magica. In Fight 7, Onodera from Nisekoi beat out Iori Minase from the Idolmaster. In Fight 8, Rory Mercury beat out Kaede Takagaki from the Idolmaster. In Fight 9, Artoria from Fate beat out Alyssa from God Eater. And in Fight 10, Dark Magician Girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! Beat out Mizore from Rosario and Vampire. The winners of their respective bouts will each rise up in tier, while the losing waifu remain as far as they've progressed. Check the comments below for the current waifu rankings. With that out of the way, let's begin round 5, which will introduce us to 12 new waifu, chosen at random from your nominations. We kick off the night with the pale beauty that is Irisfeel von Einsburn from Fate Zero. She's a homunculus, a magically created human with augmented abilities and a limited lifespan. While she was created by the Einsburns to serve as the Lesser Grail, she found happiness when meeting Kiritsugu and learning about the outside world. She's calm, soothing, and serves as a caring mother to her daughter Ilya. She's up against the competition's first monster girl, Sue from Monster Musume. Sue is a slime girl who thrives on water. Her body's mostly blue, with green hair and yellow antennae. But unlike the simple creatures met early on in JRPGs, this girl's got a lovely female form. If you've got reservations about slimes, then think of the benefits. Depending on her water intake, she can adjust her measurements. Sounds like a win to me. She may feign oblivious, but she can be surprisingly reliable. Fight 2 brings us to the anime Charlotte. More specifically, the perky Nao Tomori. In a world where people have unique powers, Tomori stands tall as a first-year student council president who documents her classmates' powers on her video camera. She does this to protect ability wielders from winding up broken and insane from laboratory experiments. A fate her older brother met. Her own ability is to disappear from a target's field of vision, which is a shame considering she's hard to look away from. But can she beat another legend? The iconic Nami from the pirate adventure anime One Piece? She's a slim, almost too slim, pirate babe who excels at fighting with a bow staff, at first joining the Straw Hat Pirates as a ruse, before ultimately joining them for real as their navigator. She's an intellectual, often reading in her free time, and is genuinely obsessed with money, which for a pirate is pretty damn appropriate. Youth is in the air as Fight 3 begins with the naive yet sincere Yume from Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. When she and a number of strangers all find themselves part of a fantasy world, she teams up with an inexperienced party in order to fight for her survival. She's a fledgling archer whose optimistic cheer balances the pessimistic nature of her party. In that regard, she's both adorable and just a bit naive. Her opponent is Kanan Matsuda from the behemoth waifu force that is Love Live Sunshine. First off, can we just take a second to appreciate her gorgeous, dark blue hair? Before joining up with her idol group, Aqua, she helps her grandfather run a diving shop with a mature attitude. She loves astronomy, diving, and the beauty of nature. Let's face it, nature's beautiful and all, but nature's got nothing on her beauty. In contrast, Fight 4 starts us off with Kobayashi from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, On the surface, she may not appear as knockout gorgeous as her fellow waifu, but there's no doubting the charm that Kobayashi brings to the table with her sincerity and humility. After a hard day's work at the office, she loves nothing more than to hit the bar or come home to a fresh beer. Her habit of getting drunk in the evening even pays out when it leads her to her new companion dragon, Toru. Don't let her simplistic apparel and age fool you. This waifu is legit. It'll be a tough fight though, as she's up against the famous idol prince, Makoto Kikuchi from the Idolmaster. If you've got a thing for tomboys, then look no further than Makoto, with her athletic nature and provocative charm. While she's a hit with all the girls when assuming the role of a handsome prince, she really wishes to take on more jobs that allow her to explore her feminine side. Either way, she's awesome and adorable. My personal favorite of the Idolmaster girls. If it's not tomboys, how about brainiacs? Smartness can be sexy, and nobody shows it off better than Kurisu Makise from Steins Gate. Hell, this genius is mostly responsible for creating the world's first time machine. Her passion and love for science is what leads many people into their passion and love for her. It's easy to tease her for being a tsundere, but she'll definitely pull through when it matters most. Plus, if you play Steins Gate Zero, you get a second version of her in the form of the AI Amadeus. Less popular, but no less stunning, is the bombshell Eve Neuschwanstein from the quirky anime Needless. She's a Needless, an individual with supernatural powers called Fragment, in an age post-World War III. As her abilities aren't necessary in normal society, she travels the outer wastelands with her partner Blade. She's young but strong in combat and can make use of her fragment, Doppelganger, to shapeshift all or part of her body. She stands out as an awesome character in an otherwise underwhelming series. Fight 6 is a battle between sci-fi and fantasy. First, we have the pilot, Kagali Yula Atha, from the mecha anime Gundam Seed. In spite of being raised an adopted princess, she's actually very stubborn and rebellious. In fact, while she loves her country, she despises being called a princess in the first place. She's a woman who, over time, has mastered both combat and diplomacy, ascending the throne as ruler of Orb. She's as respectable as she is lovely. Her opponent comes from the fantasy anime Utowarerumono, our adorable animal girl Eruru. Her most alluring features are her cute ears and fluffy tail, combined with her tribal robes. She's an herbalist in training, learning to make medicine that will protect her fellow villagers. In addition, she's very well-mannered and traditional. For many, she's a dream come true. Battle 7 is the first of 2 Tier 1 rematches. This time, we have Ciel from Tsukihime going up against Freya Weon from Across Delta. Ciel was introduced in Round 4, while Freya was introduced during Round 1. The 8th fight tonight pits 2 Tier 1 waifu against each other. It's Kirika from C-Cubed versus Ikumi Mito from Food Wars. Kirika was introduced in Round 3, while Ikumi was introduced in Round 1. Our Tier 2 fight of the night puts Mashu from Fate Grand Order against Magilu from Tales of Berseria. Mashu was introduced in Round 4, while Magilu was introduced in Round 1. The last battle of the night is between our only 2 Tier 3 competitors, Artoria from Fate versus Mizore from Rosario and Vampire. Artoria was introduced in Round 3, while Mizore was introduced in Round 2. Those are our competitors, folks, and now it's time to vote. Again, click the card in the top right or the link in the description below to hop on over to a special Patreon poll where you can decide the winners. This poll will be up for the next week, but get your votes in early. While you're there, please consider becoming a patron of the channel so it can be financially sustainable and even more prolific. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Otaku Daikun for more anime lists, reviews, discussions, lore videos, let's plays, and more holy waifu wars. Also, check the link in the description below to check out our new Discord server. It's It's a fun place where you can go ahead and chat with other viewers of the channel, talking about Fate, anime, JRPGs, pretty much everything relevant to this channel. Until next time, celebrate your fandom.